Hey, welcome back. It's been so long. Welcome, everybody. How's it going? How's your Friday? We're here to start Mass Effect 2. We literally just finished, those of you that watch this on, I know, right? They're watching this video on YouTube later. We had just finished playing Mass Effect 1. We are going to be importing, hopefully, that character. Sorry, I just ate some peanuts. I had to get something to eat. Going to be trying to import. Wow. All right. It's telling me 11% of my frames are dropping. What is going on? What's it saying here? I didn't change anything. I just restarted. Let's see. They're actually not. I know, right? Yeah, and they're still dropping too. I'm not sure what's going on. How does it look? Does everything look all right to you guys? I was trying to fire up the utility that you need to use to set up the import. There's a configuration utility here in the binaries directory, and it was working earlier today, but it won't run now. All of a sudden, I did set the directory properly, so we'll give it a go and see what happens. Both with that and the stream, it's still, I don't know. Yeah, it's still hovering right around 11.5 to 12%. Yeah. We'll try it and see how it goes. Oh, it might help if I unmute it. And you'll notice on the title screen that it has that textures. There's a part of the splash screen. It has the name of the textures that I'm using. This is the music, if you were here earlier when I was talking to Laser Lace. This tune right here, this music plays during the last mission. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, when we're doing that last mission, I'm going to get emotional. Because that mission absolutely blows me away every time I do it. It is so good. All right, let's get the mouse cursor out of the way. Okay, let's see. All right, so we're going to try a new game. Import. Hopefully, Sarah will show up in the list. And she doesn't. All right, that is not good. Now, I wonder if I need to maybe manually copy that file over. Because I thought that all you had to do was set that folder and it would automatically pick it up and copy it over for you. Let's see. Oh, it goes into, let's see, Documents, BioWare, Mass Effect 2, save. See, that doesn't look right. Oh, never mind. That's that one. Let's see. It's these care files. Starts with care is the one that it needs. And let's see. Save. We should have that. We do. So I'm wondering if we just copy that over and paste it in here, if that will work. Have you ever had to do it this way, Misbehave, or have you only done it this way? Because like I said, I went in and I guess I could restart the laptop if this doesn't work. I know you sent me those instructions, but that was basically what they told me to do, right? You go into that utility and set the folder. Seat of your pants streaming. Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. Well, I'm glad they fixed it in 3. It just seems a little weird that they wouldn't be able to do that because they planned this to be a trilogy from the beginning. Ah, there she is. Sarah. Level 53. Import. But yeah, I mean, they improved on Mass Effect 1 in just about every possible way in this game. Oh, no, we are not doing Insanity. I said before we were going to do Veteran, so we're going to do Veteran. Auto level up. No. Subtitles, yes. And we just use that, yes. Auto save, yes. Okay, service history, Sarah Shepard. Rank, 53. Military specialization, Vanguard. We're going to stick to Vanguard. Psychological profile, Paragon. Commander Shepard followed the Paragon path. She nailed it. Status of Rex. Rex survived the mission on Vermeer. Ashley Williams was killed on Vermeer. She might be a space racist, but she was still a part of the team. Council history. The Council was saved by Commander Shepard during the attack on the Citadel.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for. Saving the Citadel, even saving the Council. Humanity has the trust of the entire galaxy. And still, it's not enough.
Our sacrifices have earned the Council's gratitude, but Shepard remains our best hope.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth! We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon. But she's just one woman. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
1 month after the devastating Geth attack on the Citadel. I may not be able to read all this in time. The galactic community struggles to rebuild. The Alliance fleet made a tremendous sacrifice to save the Citadel Council and earned humanity membership into their... yeah, oh well. I tried. You can always read, or, you know, read something faster than you can speak it. Yeah.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sync.
Dr. Chocolate!
Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel.
Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Distress beacon is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in time? The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles. Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either. Get to the damn shuttles! I'll haul Joker's crippled ass out of here. Commander! Get the hell out of here!
Yes, it is. There's one part in here that I especially love, and I'll mention it when we get there.
Everybody in! Go! 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 Mayday! 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 This is SSB Normandy! We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy.
Oh, come on. Come on, Sarah.
Hold together. Hold together.
Right here. In the midst of all that destruction, you step out into space and it goes almost completely silent. Yes. Yeah, see? You push them. Well, that one you can't. There we go. And the barrier.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack. Watch the arm.
Brittle bone disease. It breaks my heart every time you see that ship blown up.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
I know, right? I don't know. Which one you guys like better, the imported face or the default face? I mean, the imported face, the hair is definitely seems to be much redder. Plus, she has more freckles. Plus, those eyes, man, green eyes. All right, we'll do that. We'll do the imported face. All right, and here's all your descriptions on what these do. Like I said, we're going to go with Vanguard. We're going to keep the Vanguard that we had. The nice thing is that it allows you to change it, right? So you're essentially being rebuilt, being brought back to life. Vanguards are outfitted with level L5N implants, enabling them to perform a biotic charge that strikes the opponent with incredible force while bringing the Vanguard in close for short-range combat. Power training, biotic charge, pull, and shockwave. Weapons training, shotgun, heavy pistol, submachine gun, ammo training, incendiary, and cryo. Vanguards are feared for their high-risk, high-reward combat style, closing quickly on enemies and destroying them at close range with weapons and biotic abilities. It doesn't give me a chance to go back, even though it says it can. No, your weapons and stuff are gone. Got to start over.
Something's wrong. She's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of her surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
Damn it, Watson. She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. Too close. We almost lost her.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Nappy time.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry! Grab the pistol and armor from the locker. You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from... Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow. Get behind cover now. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
you've got a lot more customization options and stuff for your armor and stuff as well. I think we've got pretty much every possible outfit or whatever available.
Don't take any chances. Stay in cover while you take out those mechs.
Rerouting power. System failing.
Nice work, Shepard.
If I remember right, there's some stuff in that room to the left. The armor looks really good with those updated textures. Yeah, you also notice the little indicator above and to the right of her pistol that tells you what kind of ammo you currently have in it.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long. More reinforcements heading your way. Here come the mechs. Use the grenade.
They've seen us.
Take the elevator down one floor.
Get used to that. Alright. It's a little bit more responsive than one was.
Hurry! Get to the door! Run! You're doing fine, Shepard. Head to the next room and I'll try to beat you. Shepard, read me. I've got them closing in on my position.
Yeah, the mini games in this one for hacking are a little bit better than. They're still a little silly, to be honest. They're better than the
Log update. The
first
cost
game.
of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all this money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Alright. Oh yeah, highlight individual nodes to find matching symbols. When you've found 2 matching symbols, select them to complete the circuit. Complete all circuits before you run out of time to bypass security. And there's another type as well, where you've got some sections of what looks like program code scrolling down the screen, and you've got to match the pattern that they have off to the side before the timer runs out. Save. This is where we came. Ice Queen.
Might become the new favorite. Or maybe she is
Oh.
just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
Tag!
Got no shoot!
Excuse me.
Can't target them! Ah!
Get over here. What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It isn't. I can't say much more than that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Right?
Falling back. That's a nice trick. Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant, but I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
One thing to know about the scars on her face, depending on whether you go Paragon or Renegade, if you go Paragon, the scars will improve and they will slowly disappear. If you go Renegade, they'll get worse.
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me. How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was
No,
bad.
she will
When I
not.
first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean, cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you.
You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it, what they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
We already asked that.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
Is that it? Yeah, it looks like it.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if you...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Yeah, and you'll notice in this game too, one of the changes is you can direct your two squad mates individually. Like in this view right here, I can use left on the D-pad to tell Jacob to go there, or whoever's on the right. I don't have anybody right now, obviously, but I could tell that person to go to a different spot in case you wanted to try and flank somebody, for example, or something like that.
Ready to engage. Subduing suppress.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can. Oh God, they found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Up those stairs, Shepard.
Oh God! I'm hit! They shot me!
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who she was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter her identity in any way, if she's somehow not the woman she used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall. Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe and then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Then why did she wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few... We can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles. That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project. The program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of
did.
pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now, we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the Elusive Man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Elusive Man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah. That's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code
It's
name
Martin
the Alliance
Shane.
used for him. Kinda stuck.
I don't care what they did or what you say. I am not working with terrorists.
You can tell it to the boss. But after we've saved our butts. We're almost at the shuttle.
Yeah, I think this is the other hack that I was talking about. Yeah. Gotta find the... No! Really? Alright, just didn't know what the controls were. Oh well.
You've been spotted.
Requesting assistance. Authorized for lethal force. Excuse me.
Can't reach the target.
Rerouting power.
Can't.
I didn't check down there for... No. For ammo and stuff back there in that corner. Get that. Down here. No, nothing down there.
subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Ah. Wow. I can do it again. Surprised at that. Alright, let's see if we can get this one right. Move the cursor and select the target code assignment. $975 credits. Yeah, I think we got a bunch. We got a bunch of credits from the import. Some of the crafting materials is where there is a crafting mechanic in this game as well.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
You should have taken him alive, see what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
Yeah. It's like twice, right? We did it with Jacob earlier.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case.
Oh.
Come on.
Here's the Q&A part.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted, and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
I lost a lot of friends that day. Going through something like that changes you. It can break you if you let it.
I read the report. 50 Marines died on a cruise. You were the only one who lived. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action.
Trashly.
Why did you leave her behind?
I left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Ash gave her life for the rest of the team. Without her, I couldn't have stopped Saren. She died a hero.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
Shepard, think back to the Citadel, after the Alliance saved the Destiny Ascension and you killed Saren. What happened next?
This is the decision that I was mentioning earlier that did not get saved in that save that we just imported. So you have to tell them here who, you know, we had joined the Council.
Humanity was offered a spot on the Council. I recommended Captain Anderson for the position.
Yes, Captain Anderson is now Counselor Anderson. Though from what I hear, he preferred life in the military.
Still, good to know that the human council member isn't going to put politics ahead of defense.
Your memory seems solid. There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough. The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Any more?
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
Oh, shush. I will take my time, sir. And you will like it.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Okay, let's see. Casual appearance. We don't have... Well, actually we do. You know, I never liked that. I don't know about other people, but I never liked that look. Let's see. I think that might... That's a little too much, I think. A little too dressy. We'll just go with the standard outfit, I guess. Okay, armor. What we got? Does this seem a little dark to you? I can't really... There we go. There you go, misbehaved. Blood Dragon. Terminus. We'll go with the standard N7 stuff for now.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
You might be the reason I'm still alive, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
You need to put your personal feelings aside. Humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
You're not my
You
friend.
need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side. We just have different methods.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. She's not usually wrong. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. Expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Level 4. Very elusive. Return to active duty. Look at all that stuff it's got to cycle through. Freedom's Progress colony. I don't remember if the codex, if there's a codex guy that reads the codex to you in this one, like the first game. +2, +6. Squads at the bottom. Let's see, left stick to select new power level and press A to purchase with squad points. All right. Very heavily to the Paragon side once again. Let's see, we got 6 points. What is this? Assault Mastery. Your relentless fighting style increases your weapon damage, reduces power recharge times, and increases your Paragon and Renegade scores. Plus 40%. So we'll put 1 in there. Let's see, we can only do 2 of these, so I'm going to do that for sure. Shockwave. You launch a string of concussive Mass Effect shields in a narrow path in front of you, violently knocking targets aside. Recharge time 6 seconds. Number of shockwaves 8. Well, we could do, let's do the ammo, and then we'll do a point in shockwave. Let's try that. And let's see, let's see, what do we have here? Prologue Awakening. You escape the Cerberus Medical Facility. The elusive man is the next likely source of information. Freedom's Progress. Okay. No assignments yet. Wow.
The Asari were the first species to discover the Citadel.
Tell you what
When
we'll
the
do.
Solarians arrived,
We've got about a
it was the
half hour here.
Asari who
We'll save that stuff for tomorrow. We've got a little bit more time. I don't want to spend the next 10 to 15 minutes or whatever having him read those. I think we'll probably start the stream tomorrow with that. Get everybody caught up on background stuff. Let's see. Metagel 2, 132,000 credits. A bunch of crafting stuff. That was from the import. All right. Are they going to talk to us now? Going to leave?
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The elusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
Oh, let's have her answer that.
Would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip.
Oh.
But the elusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The elusive man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications?
Oh.
I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No. The elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just agreed to work with him. I still don't trust him.
Do you trust me, Commander?
I know, right? She'll come around. He was honest with us about what was going on.
You're a good man, Jacob. But you might be working for the wrong people.
Maybe. But I thought the same when I was with the Alliance. That's why I'm here now.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
You said you served in the Alliance.
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council. But nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
That's all for now.
I should go. We'll grab save real quick before we go through the door. End of mission. We get these summaries at the end of every mission. Squad points. You get a little verbal thing there. Yeah, this is all the import stuff. Started at level 3. 100,000 bonus credits for importing a rich Mass Effect 1 character. We got the grenade launcher. And we got some more money. And that's it.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear. We've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Cerberus has provided additional weapons. Woohoo! More guns! Alright, Miranda has warp. Overload. Jacob has pull.
Nice.
Alright, let's play with some of the new stuff a little bit while we're here on this first mission. Get used to everything. Let's see, does this have... Yeah, you'll watch the ammo indicator should change. We've got cryo ammo as well. We just don't have any points in it yet.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
So I highlighted something, I thought. Oh, maybe not. Spare parts. Where? Oh, right here. 1,000 credits. Can we go in here? At least not yet.
Please reconsider aggressive.
Security.
Gotta hit the A button.
Excuse me.
No, that's not what I wanted. I want that.
Careful. You're losing power. Look my power.
Oh, all right. Pistol.
Hostiles to the right. Shoot them before they take out the shield.
Yeah. Experimentation. Probably not when there were 4 enemies right there. Probably wasn't the best, not the best choice.
Excuse me. Combat.
Security systems were disabled at this point. They threw my shields!
Rerouting power. The plant off. The plant.
Make activity.
Oh no.
Excuse me. Impact. The plan.
And yes, we will be checking everything. Now we're back into where we could do that again. Pick it all up. You get more money and more credits or whatever, the shorter the amount of time it takes you to get through it.
Enemy down! Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this.
Oh, it's Tally!
Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Don't point those guns at me.
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
I nearly died, Tally. Cerberus spent 2 years rebuilding me. They want me to investigate attacks on human colonies.
Likely story. No organization would commit so many resources to bring back one soldier.
You haven't seen Shepard in action, Praza. Trust me.
It was money well spent. 4 billion credits.
We're here looking for a young Quarian named Vitor. He was here on pilgrimage.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait.
Go wait on the ship.
Head for the warehouse through the center.
Tally going renegade.
We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people.
Yeah, you get to see a little bit, not a whole lot.
Blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. Whatever happens, it's good to have you back.
We got Tally, guys. At least for now. All right.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
All right, fine. I'll keep the pistol for now.
Hooray! We've been spotted.
Requesting assistance.
It's probably a lot faster to do those with a keyboard and mouse than with a controller.
Use overload on him.
One left. Looks like 2 to me.
Enemy down.
You're done.
and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on, we can still catch them.
Nice job on the rail there, Miranda.
Dropped him! Gotta hurt!
Alright, come on. Move, girl! Let's see. Neither, they're both full, looks like.
There we go! Hurry, Shepard. We're inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about before. Send them to separate waypoints. We'll leave that there in case we need to pick it up.
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
So we can do her over there and him over there.
Heading to cover!
Moving to cover!
Rather than having to send them both to the same spot.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
In the first game. Alright, let's see. Squish.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down. Overload will take it.
Yep, already got it.
I've lost shield.
The icons for the pistol and the SMG look very similar. Check the rest of these rooms. Yeah, we're getting close to being done here for the day. Power cells, heavy ammo, cool. That'll work. see, we're supposed to go in there, I guess. Okay, so we'll look around everywhere else first.
This should come in handy.
Yeah, this is where some of the upgrade stuff starts to come into play. You start scanning these things. All right, come on.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Yes, ma'am.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Great. We come all this way and our only witness is a babbling idiot.
Swarms coming. Storm coming. Storm of swarms. You're not one of them. You're human. They didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the Collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans.
Yep.
Only human
I
colonies
said that
have
earlier.
been hit.
Elusive, man.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the Collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Elusive Man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the Elusive Man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omni-Tool data, but please, Just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I want to, but I can't. I've got a mission of my own. It's too important for me to abandon, even for you. When it's over, and I'm still alive, we'll see what happens.
That sounds dangerous. What are you doing?
I don't think Cerberus needs to hear about it. But it's in Geth space. That should tell you how important it is.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omni-Tool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
There's the antagonists.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great.
Don't
when
be
it
an
works,
ass.
But difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to Collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army, or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
I had a good team.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Caden Alenko?
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Liara Tisani?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you could convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
Alright. What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Joker!
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky. With a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, records sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
It's something like 40% bigger than the original. Not a fan of Cerberus, but I love the color scheme.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Got it. SR2, the first one was SR1. Right, level earned. Leveled up. Mission summary. Collectors confirmed a source of attacks on Freedom's progress. Quarian survivor Vitor returned with Tali Zora to the migrant fleet. We'll examine his Omni tool for anything useful. You must recruit a head scientist to build this upgrade. Heavy weapon upgrade, 15% heavy weapon ammo capacity. The power cell technology used by the heavy weapons is fairly old, but can be improved by rebuilding the core with more modern components. These improvements allow standard power cells to yield more shots per power cell and allow more total shots to be fired. More money, some more iridium for crafting. Close. As soon as we get the next chance to save, we're going to save and we'll call it a night there. The dropped frames have dropped quite a bit, actually. Wish I knew what was causing that. Kelly Chambers on the left. On the right now.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
And without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to
Edie!
start.
Who are you?
I'm Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship?
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Jacob's character is kind of stiff. I guess you could... Would that be an appropriate characterization of him? We actually have our own quarters this time. Yep, the tech lab. Meet with Zaid Masane. Assemble a team.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Gentleman Chambers. Kasumi Goto. I like Kasumi a lot as well. Project Firewalker. The Hammerhead vehicle. That's the vehicle that we were talking about a few days ago. It essentially hovers, flies, whatever, limited flight. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and save here. And obviously at the beginning of the stream tomorrow, we're going to have a lot of stuff to go through. We got to talk to everybody. We're going to take a trip around the ship and all of that stuff. So let me see. Is it still going to... Yeah, it's still going to do all that. So let me go ahead and mute it. Let's see. We'll do that. Yeah. So, yeah, that's going to be it for the night. Thank you all very much for coming and hanging out tonight. Thank you, Misbehave. Gosh, you as well. Thank you for coming out, guys. Thank you. Yeah, remember, we're 2 hours earlier tomorrow. We're going from 4 o'clock until 8 o'clock Eastern time. And we'll continue from here. Let's see. Is there anything else? No, I think that's it. Man, it feels so good to be in this game again. It's been too long. Way too long. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your night and the first part of your day tomorrow. And I'll see you later. Have a good night.